Madden. Talk is talk. Talk is cheap. I talk cause I walk the walk when I run the streets. I pay my dues. True OG. Say what you say, never to my face. Nigga, you know me. Talk is talk. Talk is cheap. I talk cause I walk the walk when I run the streets. I pay my dues. True OG. Say what you say, never to my face. Nigga, you know me.
She ain't trying to learn from you then.
What's good? It's the official new year for Talk Is Talk Podcast. This your boy Hell, man. I'm grounded. I plan on being grounded all 2024. You ain't gonna be able to move me.
Yeah, it's your boy Nord, man. Happy New Year to y'all. Hey, and before you do anything else, subscribe and hit that like button for me, man. Let's get it.
It's your boy Mack back on the scene, 2024, and we finna get it in. Like they say, like the young folks say, it's up.
It's up.
It's up.
You look cool with them glasses on, fam.
Yeah, I'm like Dion. I talk my glasses on now.
Right.
Okay, that give you some
Dion.
power or
Give me a
something.
little power. Give me a little
Your
power.
boy Chris will be showing up here shortly. You know what I'm saying? We just went here and got this thing rolling. But he'll be on in. So the glasses give you power, huh?
Yeah. Give me a little power. I don't see a few people give on interviews and stuff with their glasses on, and I decided I want to mimic and copycat a little bit since that's kind of like.
No, I used to say they gave him a little bit of power too.
Yeah.
It do give me a little bit of power too when I wear them. You know what I'm saying? But
I done did a couple of. You done did a lot.
Yeah.
You done wear more than me.
Yeah, have my shades on. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, what's going on, man? Hold on. Before we get into the current event or anything, did y'all make any New Year's resolutions?
I never do.
Let me say this. Let me say this, folks, because I didn't get to say it. We've been on vacay for a minute. I want to say a rest in peace to Avery Rucker, man. I know her family. I'm good friends with her family, man. Rest in peace. Y'all pray for him.
Rest in peace to a lot of fallen people we been losing it. And it seems like it be like that at the end of the year, then every year. But
yeah, it do. New Year resolution. Go ahead, Matt.
No, I never do. So y'all can bypass me. I don't never do that.
So 2024 didn't mean that. It just mean the clock turned over.
No, it just means shit just keep going. Just another year, another month, another day, another hour, another minute, another second. It just everything just keep going. Yeah, it don't stop. It don't stop. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like you can wipe out now. If I can wipe out everything from 2003, then I'll get into that shit. If I can say, well, whoever I owe in 2003, I don't owe you no more.
Right.
Let's go for a car payment, house payment, whatever. If I don't pay you by 2024, I don't owe you no more. Then I'll get into it. I'll get all the way into it because what it's saying is I get to start from scratch. But my shit don't start from scratch because it's a new year, a new day, a new hour, a new minute, a new second. My shit keep going. So that's just how my life is.
Well, the universe
just keep
don't
on
work
pushing,
like that,
just keep on mashing. You know what I'm saying? But you can have a New Year resolution or whatever you want to have.
Hold on, man. Let my man get his New Year resolution out before you go killing the resolution.
Go ahead.
Well, I ain't really gotten there. My mission never changed. It's to be more productive. And that's daily.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So you can put it, okay. That's going to be it in 25, too.
It's 26,
you know what I mean? It's just,
27,
it's just what it is. Be more
28,
productive.
29, 30.
In every way.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's everybody in their own way, they into whatever they into. It's just that when I got older, a lot of shit that I was into, I'm not into no more. I don't got smarter. I don't got wiser to not involve myself in with a whole lot of shit that it really don't make sense. When you go back and look at it, it don't make sense for me to get involved with that. It don't make sense for me to get involved with this because it doesn't improve. It doesn't improve anything that I got going on. If it don't improve anything I got going on, ain't no use to me getting involved in it. If it's something that's going to make things lacking in my life, ain't no use to me getting involved in it. If it ain't going to make anything better than what I already got going on, ain't no use to me getting involved in it. I don't believe in good luck, bad luck. I don't believe in karma. I don't believe in none of that shit. I believe shit gonna happen. Now, when it do happen, you got to deal with it. Yeah. You got to deal with it. And it's hard to get ready for shit that you don't know is not gonna happen. Now, if you know something gonna happen, then you can prepare and get ready for it. But if you don't know shit gonna happen, how in the hell you gonna get ready for it? But the thing about it is, that when it do happen, you got to deal with it. Okay, so now life is about choices and decisions. You make good choices, you make good decisions, you have a good life. You make bad choices, bad decisions, 9 times out of 10, you're going to have a bad life. Life is about choices and decisions. It's up to each individual to make their decisions as best as they can, make their choices as best as they can, and keep moving. You know what I'm saying? But now if I choose to do some fucked up shit, I'm gonna do shit gonna be fucked up. But if I choose to do some right stuff and some good stuff, 9 times out of 10, shit gonna be good for me. So that's what life is all about.
What about you? You got any?
I don't have any. Nah, okay. I don't. That's why I asked y'all. I really just thought not that Chris got here. I don't recognize it.
Well, he can jump in on what his is. You can ask him the same question.
What's your New Year's resolution? Chris just came in the door.
I ain't got none. I ain't got none right on hand. I ain't got none, man.
Yeah, I mean, we don't got older, man. When we were young, everybody had some. Well, this year,
but I hate to see them 40-year-olds still talking about New Year, new me. Like that.
You eating the beans?
Yeah,
do you follow eating the beans?
I don't do that shit. I don't do that. That's superstitious shit. I don't believe that. I don't believe I step on the crack, I break my mama's back. I don't believe it's a black cat crawl. I don't believe none of that shit.
Hey, look, check this out, right? Check this out. I ain't gonna say I believe in it, but I'm gonna go behind you on that pole right there. I don't want to just in case.
I walk up on the ladder and everything. I walk up on the ladder. I don't believe in that shit, man.
Breaking mirrors and all.
Man, shit. I broke a mirror about 3 years ago. Shit.
How you last 3 years been?
Huh? Life.
Yeah. What's going to happen?
Like the previous 3.
I don't have people to die. And I don't have people to live. I don't have people to disappear. And I don't have people to come back. It's just life. You know, they ain't got nothing to do with me breaking that goddamn mirror. I just broke the mirror. Ain't no thing. I can't say, well, because I broke that mirror, oh, that's why my dog died. Or because I broke that mirror, that's why my truck broke down in the middle of the road and I backed traffic up. No, motherfucker.
No, you ain't put no oil in it.
I ain't put no oil in the motherfucker. I ain't been taking care of it. I ain't been doing the maintenance. I ain't been doing the maintenance on the motherfucker like I'm supposed to.
Bound to happen, goddamn.
I'm going to tell you this. Okay, it seemed that none of us had one, but it seemed like Katt Williams did. And his was to get on these bullshit niggas' ass.
No, Katt Williams said from the beginning, when he came in the industry, to do exactly what he did on Club Shay Shay. He said it. He said, when I came in the industry, I came in buying information. I came in checking motherfuckers at the door, hiding in the corner, looking, spying. And then if anybody had information, I was willing to buy it.
Right.
He came in the door saying that I came in the industry to do exactly that. So I came in the industry so I can have something to tell on the motherfucker later on. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. He came in the industry with that on his mind. He said it in the interview. If you go back and listen to it, he said, I came in with that mindset. It ain't something that, because it's 2024, it's time for me to expose everybody. He said, I came in. How long he been in?
Did they need to be exposed, though?
No, man, let me tell you something, man. Now, if you go back and you look at the times when Katt Williams had his little thing going on, When motherfucker was talking shit about Katt Williams.
Yeah,
Katt Williams crazy. Katt Williams this. Katt Williams that. Even when the time they say he jumped on a little bitty boy and all that stuff.
The little boy jumped on his ass.
The little boy jumped on him. However it happened. You feel what I'm saying? So at the time and I think Katt Williams was kind of bitter that when they blackballed him, a lot of the people didn't come to his rescue. I think that Katt Williams really was upset that at the time that he was down on his luck, none of these people really came if he felt like they didn't have his back. So as soon as he had an opportunity to do what he done, he took it. Yeah. This was his opportunity. He can't do it in under his stand-up. So now I can unleash the hound now. You ask me these questions, and then those questions wasn't really no random questions. Some of those questions was already coerced between him and Shannon. Some of those questions Shannon asked him. Shannon didn't do no whole lot of research to get that shit. He asked Katt Williams on the phone or behind the scene, "Hey man, what we gonna talk about?
Right.
What we gonna go over? Oh, let's go over this. Let's go over that. Let's go over when I was homeless. Let's go over when I did this. Let's go over when you ask me these questions right here because they're gonna sound better." And then we gotta understand Katt Williams. He is a comedian, so some of his shit that he was saying was very comedic. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. He want to make somebody laugh, but he was being serious with it. But it kind of made you laugh. You know what I'm saying? Right. So he had a little humor to it. But like I say, man, a lot of times we as black people, we find humor in breaking each other down. We find classic in exposing each other. Now, when he went back and he explained when he first started out, the people that he was listening to get his career going or to get to perfect his craft, all the people that he named were white. He was listening to white comedians.
He also said Mark Curry helped him out.
But that was later on. But he was saying,
though.
Hold on, listen to me. Listen to me now.
I've been listening to you for 10 minutes.
Is that when he first started out, when he said, when I first started out, most of the people that liked my joke were white people. And I listened to white comedians. So you mean to tell me, you've been in this field for maybe 20, 30 years.
Right.
You ain't got nothing on the white comedians. Only thing you got on is on the black comedian. You ain't got no dirt on nobody white except one white one. And the only reason you said something about him is because he had already crossed over into the black sector because he was married to he was married to a black woman. Okay, so yeah, you gonna say something about him.
Can I respond to? I mean, before you get too far into it, We've been going for a little minute now.
Go ahead. Talk to me.
I heard him say when he first started coming, all the white people was laughing.
Yeah, because he was okay. Go ahead.
Let me finish. Okay, he went and worked on his craft with, I think, other black comedians to figure out how to get the black comedians to laugh. Right?
I just explained to you the reason why only white people were laughing. Because he studied white comedians. He studied their humor.
Yeah.
But then later on, when
it's that part you left out.
I explained that. He studied the white comedians. That's what he said in the beginning. He studied the white comedians.
I think he just got on stage and the white folk was laughing at his jokes, so he catered to them.
Because he was studying white humor.
Okay, so you talking about, he not talking about no white folks. Man, no, we don't know too many white folks to talk bad about because that ain't who we around. That ain't who we...
Listen.
That ain't in our realm.
Listen to me, Mary. What I'm saying is, he was buying information. He was hiding in the corner, buying information. Yeah. So now you mean to tell me that I'm in this field, I can go into a white party or a white gathering, or I can go into a place where white folk hang out and buy that same information. But I ain't choosing to get that information. I'm choosing to get this information on my own people. So I can lash out on my own people instead of lashing out on these motherfuckers. But I ain't got no dirt on them because I choose not to get no dirt on them.
But I heard him talk shit about Harvey Weinstein and Hollywood as a whole. I heard him talk about white Hollywood as a whole.
Who haven't talked about white Hollywood?
I mean, but he ain't called no names. About the black folks.
He ain't called no names.
He's saying the white people's the root of it, though.
No, listen what I'm trying to tell you. He, as a whole, we can talk about Hollywood. Everybody already know how Hollywood is.
Right.
I never been to Hollywood, but I've heard so many stories about it that why I can, in my mind, I can tell you how Hollywood is. You'll think I done been there before. This about listening to music, listening to interviews, or seeing shit on YouTube.
With that, you still don't know.
But I still don't know. But at the same time, but now I'm back here and I'm getting information. But the only information I'm getting on is my own people. I'm not getting information on Don Imus and all them. I'm just getting information on my own people so I can lash out I can crack the whip on my own people. But now, if I'm going to do it as a whole, as a comedian and a whole at the industry, I'm going to get information on a whole lot of people. Not just black people. I'm going to get information on some white comedians because I know
and
they
who
got
say he don't have that?
He didn't say it.
Okay, because he on Shay and he know who he talking to.
But if you gonna
he
call
know who
names,
he talking to.
If you gonna call names and if you gonna put shit out,
when he go on Joe Rogan, he will.
When?
Whenever he go on Joe Rogan, he will. But you can't say that he won't do that though.
I won't hold my breath.
He say Joe
I won't hold
Rogan
my motherfucking breath. I won't hold my motherfucking breath. I guarantee.
You know why Joe Rogan don't want to know? Because Joe Rogan know he gonna expose them white folks.
I guarantee he won't.
That's why Joe Rogan don't want to know.
I guarantee
so
you.
What you saying here? Going Joe Rogan talk about the same? Repeat it.
Listen, he's not gonna go on there and repeat the same shit. But he's not gonna go on there and expose no white comedians. He's not gonna go on there and expose no Jewish comedians. He's not gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? But that's black on black crime when you go on there and you expose Cedric the Entertainer.
Like yeah.
You go on there and expose Steve Harvey. You go on there and expose Ricky Smiley. You're exposing your own people. You're pulling the cover off over your own people that's trying to make a living. That's following the rule that had been set out there. To where sometimes you do bite shit. I don't listen to music where motherfuckers don't sample other people's music. I don't listen to music where I don't heard a lyric that I heard from somebody else. I don't heard comedians before use up. Matter of fact,
but they don't deny it.
But listen, what I'm trying to say.
Man, get shamed for the truth.
Do y'all remember?
Man, get shamed for the truth.
Do y'all remember the little sitcom back in the days? Man, on shit. Let me lose my. Well, it was a sitcom back in the days where the guy was sitting down I think he was in the principal office or something, and he was talking about Boomanicious or something like that.
Boomanicious, oh yeah.
I think it was called. I'm gonna think of the name of the sitcom in a minute.
With the girls and the dude. A girl, was it? Damn. Designer Women.
What's the name? No, it wasn't Designer Women.
Yeah, it was Designer Women. It was the dude with the girls and they had that black dude that
he's a comedian too.
Yeah,
they had a black dude with him. You know what I'm saying?
And he was talking about he was talking about
took his power off.
Boomanicious or something like that. But Cedric used that in one of his stand up.
Yeah, he did.
And he's used that in one of his stand up. But that was done in 1978. Okay, so come back later on, Cedric the Entertainer used that same little skit on stage. People do that all the time. But what I'm doing is I'm bringing it to light right here. They brought it on the sitcom, and everybody probably didn't see that little segment in the sitcom. But then Cedric came back and brought it to light on stage. People do that shit all the time.
But even though they do it all the time, taking people's shit has never been respected.
Yeah, it all depends on how you look at it, though, Mary.
Nah, man, you taking somebody else's
I don't repeat the shit.
Stuff.
I don't repeat the shit that my uncle told me.
Yeah,
that was funny.
You probably preface it like
deny
this.
It. I got a problem with him denying it. You gonna say this? My uncle.
Yeah, my uncle. My uncle used to say it. You might even preface it like that, but my uncle used to say this.
Yeah,
and then you come into it. These niggas jumping on stage getting paid for shit that they took from somebody.
Let me ask you this: you heard both jokes. Do you feel like it's here? Did you feel like that was it?
You talking about what they said in Katt Williams joke?
Yeah,
that's a different. That Boomanicious was
I'm talking about the said in Katt Williams.
That was. I'm
gonna say this. I feel like nobody said. Well, Said did say that's my joke. He did say it right. I feel like Said did the joke better. Even if it is,
he did it better.
Even if it is, I do think he did it.
But my thing is this right here: whether it was said joke or not, that's my brother.
Right,
that's my brother. And if I feel horrible about you using it, then I'll come to you and say, "Man, look, you don't use my shit. Don't use my shit no more."
He said he did.
You know what I'm saying? Okay, that's fine.
Right.
Even though he probably said what he said, then I'm gonna let it go. Well, me and him already don't talk about that. But if you want to continue on, let him continue on. But I'm not gonna pull the sheet back off of him. You know what I'm saying? Because we already got enough shit going on in the black community already. We got to start keeping some shit in-house. Because
but I think the gatekeepers of the black community do need to be exposed. Because that's why we got so much shit going on within our community, is because we got our people looking up to Ricky Smiley. We got people looking at, hanging on to everything Steve Harvey say.
Why not?
Yeah.
Because they are misleading.
How?
Who else?
Kevin Hart, Tyler Perry.
I know you
They're
Tyler Perry.
misleading. They are misleading our community.
How? Okay, so by them doing what they're doing, it stopped you from buying your house? It stopped you from starting your business?
By them doing what they doing, it caused Joe Biden to get in office.
No, hell it didn't.
Hold on, let me finish.
Don't go there, man.
Ricky Smiley come on that show every damn day talking shit about the Republicans and how we need to be Democrats and stuff like that. We've been Democrats for the last going on down near 70, 80 years. Why are these gatekeepers still telling us to do that?
Who named them the gate people?
I'm naming them that right now.
Why?
Because they are the front runners for our community.
Who put them out there like that? They didn't put themselves out there like that.
Like Katt Williams said, white Hollywood put them out there.
I don't give a damn about that. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
What I'm saying?
That's what I'm trying to tell you right now. We allowing other people to control us from a distance. So that's what I'm saying about the black community and black people. We allowing other people to control our movement by naming them shit that they had never even named themselves. I don't give a damn what white Hollywood or white power or the white power structure is doing. We have to create our own system. We have to create our own program, and we must create our own constitution.
In order to do that, we have to tear down the old one.
No, we can mimic that. No. We can take that. We can take the Constitution of America and use some of it, turn some words around to keep from having to tear everything down and rebuild it. Only thing we got to do is just like I come in this room, I ain't got to tear this whole room down. I can move some of this shit around.
But if you tear it down, you know you're going to get a good start.
But that's going to take another 300-400 years. That's going to take another 300-400 years.
Well, when you get it going.
Yeah, but
that motherfucker gonna be a locomotive.
But I understand. But now I can just move some shit around and call it mine. Oh, this is mine. I don't rearrange this shit around. And when the motherfucker come in there and say, boy, who set this up like this? I did. So what I'm trying to say is right. You ain't always got to tear shit down. But see, we got to, at some point as black people, we got to learn how to punt the ball. We can't always go for 2. We can't always go for 4th and inches. Sometimes it's good to punt the ball. You feel what I'm saying? And play some defense. Stop always trying to shoot each other down. At any chance that we get, we trying to find a way to shoot each other down. You know what I'm saying? To the point to where, yeah, he used my shit, that's fine. But the man don't been able to, he don't be able to excel his life by using my shit. You feel what I'm saying? I'm glad he did use my shit, because when I used it, it didn't get that kind of exposure.
He let him get off with it for years,
that's
though.
fine. But so leave it right there.
Give me credit on such a big stage.
Do you think a ghostwriter get you got ghostwriters out there? Do you think Jay-Z coming back and getting a motherfucker credit for writing all his shit?
Got to be on there.
You know what I'm saying? But it's on there. But do you think he getting on stage giving them credit? Listen, you a ghostwriter. Listen, I bit your shit. I bit your shit. I'm your brother. I bit your shit. So what? But I was able to use it, and do something better with it. Congratulate me for using your shit. I was able to use it and do something better with it. That's just like if you get a car from your uncle, and he never really just took care of the car. He didn't get it painted. He didn't keep it clean. And then he said, man, I'm going to give you this car. And all of a sudden, you get the car, you get it painted, you put some rims on it, you get the windows tinted and shit like that. And then he go around telling them, oh, that's my motherfucking car. That's my goddamn car. Hell, I gave the nigga the car. Yeah, there ain't nobody been there. He gave you that car. You took the car and you did something better with it. It ain't nobody business where you got the car from. If your uncle gave you that car, I ain't gonna let everybody. Ain't nobody business where he got that car from. That's his car.
But it's his uncle prerogative, though.
You ain't gonna say I didn't get it from my uncle. If it come up, you gonna say
ain't nobody got the business asking me. Ain't none of your motherfucking business where I got it from.
But this is an attack on the truth.
But what I'm trying to say, Mary, what I'm trying to say,
where did it come from? Well, we can't tell the truth no more. You don't want nobody to tell the truth.
This is what I'm saying, man. Listen, this is what I'm saying. I'm not gonna go deep into it, but what I'm trying to say is,
go
man,
deep.
Go deep. What the hell you keep talking about?
Listen, what I'm trying to say is this right here, man. As our people, we catching hell already. We have a stigma already placed upon us already.
I agree.
Listen, don't add fuel to the fire. Just go ahead and say, man, look, we're not going to even talk about that, Shannon. We're going to let that roll. I'm going to be the better man, and we're not going to. Let's go to something else. There's more shit we can talk about other than that.
But you know what, though, Matt, though? In Katt defense, though, but we had fun at his expense when he was out there bad. So
look,
niggas made careers off Katt, tripping off Katt.
Off Katt Williams, you know what I'm saying?
When he was on his dick, now.
When he was on his dick,
but that was one of the choices that you made.
But I didn't hear nobody screaming, leave Katt alone. Quit fucking with Katt. I didn't hear nobody saying that
that's
shit.
what he mad about. I just explained that's what he mad about. When he was on his back, nobody really came and said, man, Katt, let me lift you on up. No, motherfucker, you on your back, you bullshitting, Katt. Now, we don't talk to you behind closed doors. We don't try to talk to you, but you ain't said that. You ain't said we don't came and talk to you behind closed doors. But I ain't gonna put out there in the streets that, I talked to Katt. I tried to explain shit to Katt. I tried to tell Katt how shit go.
I don't believe they came to him because why wouldn't you put it out there now? Because
we can juggle that.
Out there.
We can juggle that. Yeah. We don't know if they did, if it didn't. But my thing is this right here. Even if I'm friends with you and Chris, I don't hung around you and Chris, and we decide we gonna take this road of doing whatever we gonna do. And then when I get on that road, I start bullshitting. I start tripping. And even if y'all don't never say, Mack, man, you need to chill. Even if y'all don't never say that, and I take the and I go ahead and I just lay flat on my back and say, man, fuck this shit. I'm gonna do it how I wanna do it. Even if y'all never say nothing, I'm a man. I'm a man. You don't have time to bend over and pick me up. You don't have time to straighten me up because you got a family to feed. You got children to feed. You have your life to live. Sometimes you got to leave a motherfucker behind. It's just how it go. Sometimes you get, because if I'm out there in the middle of the ocean and I got on the motherfucking life jacket and you don't have one on, why I got to turn around and save you, and you kicking and screaming, and I'm telling you to calm down, and you still I got to leave you out there because you're going to pull me down. You're going to pull me down.
Now here go the other side of that coin. When Mack do make it to show and he see Chris and Mark up there on show, he going to say this, fuck you, nigga, you left me back there to die. Motherfucker, I made it without y'all bitch ass. I'm up here now. Yeah. And that's all Katt do.
Okay, that's all he do. Okay, now listen. And
see,
but it can be
a sport where they in a comedic sport.
And that's my point I'm trying to express. That's the reason why he did what he done, because he felt that way. Now you do have some people say, look here, the niggas did me wrong, but I ain't gonna put them out there like that because they all right with me. But I'm gonna keep on doing what I'm doing. I ain't gonna never expose the fact they left me out there to drown, but I'm gonna let them go ahead and live, and I'm gonna live and do my thing. Y'all go ahead and do y'all thing, I'm gonna do my thing, and I'm gonna let you live. But I ain't gonna try to kill your career because you my brother. You got shit going on. I don't want what you got going on to die. But if I want to get some type of revenge, if I want to get some type of get back, I'll come back and say, boy, you know the motherfucker left me out there to die? Them niggas left me out there to drown, man. Mark and Chris, man, I thought we were cool, man. Woo. I thought we were straight. Them niggas left me out there to die. That's me getting revenge back on y'all by using my words and my antics. But if I'm a real man and I'm getting mine, regardless of what y'all done to me, motherfucker, I'm gonna let y'all live with that. I'm not gonna give you no satisfaction of me telling everybody because that's satisfaction. Now they feel like this right here. That's just like, goddamn, I owe you $200. And you ask for them $200 back. And then I said, well, man, maybe I ain't got the $200. And you slap the shit out of me, you ain't gonna never get them $200 back. Motherfucker, you gave me a free pad. You'll never get them $200 back. You think you gonna smack me and I'm still gonna give you them $200? Fuck you. But what I'm saying, you feel what I'm saying? So now sometimes you gotta let a motherfucker live with shit to the point where in his mind, get what he gonna say. I'm gonna go ahead and get that nigga that $200.
I still owe it $200.
I'm gonna get that $200.
I'm going to get it because even if he never pay you back, that guilt That guilt right there. But now you don't smack the shit out of me. I don't give a goddamn how you
Once
feel.
he smack you,
It's
ain't
a
worried
done
about,
deal.
He ain't worried about getting
It's a
it back
done deal.
then.
He ain't worried about getting it back then. So now you don't expose me. You don't talk this shit about me. Now, if you ever fall off, if you ever get back to the point to where you really need me, my definite word really gonna be fuck you. Because now I feel like I don't owe you shit. But now, had you been quiet and had you fell all the way to the bottom, and if somebody had any kind of conscience to where they don't use some of your shit to get paid off of or whatever, and if they any kind of man that said, boy, look here, I did use your joke at the Kings of Comedy. I did use some of your shit, boy, him. You know what I'm saying? Because you really down now. But they knew what kind of motherfucker Katt Williams was. Katt Williams is a hustler. He already told you he went to Florida at 13 with his Rottweiler puppy and a book. And the nigga lived on the bench in the park and stayed down there away from his daddy. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So now that's a hustle within itself. So now, if I know you a hustler and you got some kind of get back, get what I'm saying? Shit, that nigga gonna bounce back. I don't give a damn what a motherfucker say. He gonna bounce back. So I ain't worried about him. But now, if it get to the point to where I know Mary he don't have no way of trying to get back. And if I got any kind of conscience, if I'm any type of human being, I'm gonna say, boy, now Chris can bounce back. But Mary, he ain't got no get back in him. So I'm gonna help him. But I know Chris can get back. But I'm going to help Mary because he ain't got no get back in him. But Chris and Nard, they going to get back. If I'm any kind of human being, I'm going to help them behind closed door. However, that's if you a real motherfucker.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But now,
I don't think the people he exposed are those type of people.
Not real.
Yeah,
well,
not those type of people.
That's what I'm saying, but we don't know that for sure. We don't know. Now we got to take what he say as face value.
But all of them
sure.
responded. Nobody said he told a lie. Except for kind of said that's my joke.
Listen, it ain't got to be that. They can say, well, he told the truth. But that don't mean I'm what he say I am. That don't mean I'm what he say I am. Yeah, he told the truth. Or I can say, nah, that nigga lying. But that don't mean I'm what he say I am. So because I'm a type of motherfucker right here. I don't lie for the hell of it, but I tell lies. I'm going to use my lie to get me out of trouble. I'm going to use my lie to straighten shit up. I'm going to use my lie to pull shit off. But I ain't going to just lie for the hell of it. You got some motherfucker tell a lie for the hell of it. They just walk up to you and tell a lie for the hell of it.
Yeah.
But I do tell lies.
Them flamboyant liars.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to use my lie to benefit me.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But my thing is this right here, and this getting back to what I'm saying, man, to clarify everything. As black people, man, we have to learn that it's other people watching. And they just sitting back watching. And you got to have a conscious mind to know, man, I'm pissed off how them niggas did me. I'm pissed off that the motherfucker got up there and took credit for my work. But I ain't going to let these motherfuckers see regardless. I'm not going to let these motherfuckers see regardless. I'm going to take the high road, and if they going to lie about that shit, I'm going to let them live with that. But I'm not going to get out there and expose them for wearing a dress in a movie. I'm not going to get out there and expose them for going behind my back trying to get a part that I was supposed to be getting. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to be the better man about it because I'm good. So, but to the point where it's enough going on in our community as is. And if I'm the person...
I'm going to cut you out. But you always have preached that shit a long time ago.
Yeah.
I mean, one time we were hanging around the homeboys and one of the homeboys called another homeboy clown. You said it right here. Hey, man. You know what I'm saying? You called him a clown. We all know he a clown, but don't tell everybody.
Don't tell everybody.
He said, goddamn, we all know you're a clown, but you ain't got to tell it word because everybody else will start trying it. Man.
Exactly.
I mean,
now, but see, now when a stranger try you, it's different.
Yeah.
Now, but y'all ain't gonna do me like that.
Yeah.
But now a stranger gonna fuck me over.
Yeah.
A stranger gonna fuck me for real.
The crew calling you a clown.
Because your own crew calling you a clown, so I'm gonna drag you for real.
Yeah.
But Mary gonna have some mercy on me.
Yeah.
Chris gonna have some mercy on me. Nard gonna have some mercy. But that motherfucker right there, he gonna drag me for real.
Yeah, you
so what I'm
appreciate
saying is this right here, in our community of people, man, we have to learn that it's other people watching, man. They watching. They looking. Don't tear us down like that. I know you pissed. They love it. Well, shit, out of them 8 million people, shit, at least goddamn 5.5 of them were white folk.
It's up to 25 million now.
Shit,
let me tell you this.
Okay, that's what I'm trying to tell you.
Let me tell you this. I don't think they love it.
Who?
The white folks.
Shit.
Because, hold on, let me finish now. You just gave your dissertation.
Go ahead then.
Okay. I think they mad as a motherfucker. Because you told down they niggas. You told down they people they put in position. Them the ones, you the ones that help us control the rest of the masses.
They the ones to get shit done.
They the ones to get shit done.
Maybe.
So, hold on. I'll let you go on with your dissertation, nigga. Let me talk.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
God
That's bad etiquette. Go ahead.
Hey, look. And he put them on front line. You right. There's a lot of white folks looking at that shit and mad as fuck. Cause like, God damn it.
Yeah.
The masses gonna know these people ain't real now. We can't funnel our bullshit through them no more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because they losing credit, because they lost credibility. So I don't think they looking at shit and like, ooh, look at them. Look at black on black crime. Nah.
Fucking their agenda, huh?
Nah, man. You got the ones that we got in our pocket, man. Right. You know what I'm saying? I don't appreciate you doing that, Katt. I don't appreciate it. And we're going to make sure we shut your shit down one way or another.
Right,
you know
because I got a warehouse full of St. Ives liquor y'all getting ready to sell.
No, I'm getting ready to sell. I got a warehouse full of goddamn
St. Ives.
Steel Reserve 211s I was going to sell. That we know Ricky Smiley would go run the goddamn commercial for it, make a little joke about it, and have, niggas all over the place drinking that shit.
He going to have Bernie's drink. He's drinking the 211.
Bernie's drink, going to be drinking what? Gatekeepers. But man,
but hey, speaking of Bernie Jenkins, the Black Hollywood in the dress thing. You know what I'm saying? What's the thing with like? Can you name I'm sure it's a lot of white comedians that did not comedians, actors did the dress thing, but it seems like it's just more black.
Mrs.
people.
Doubtfire,
I'm gonna explain that
Robbie
to you.
Williams.
I'm finna get back on him, then I'm gonna explain that to you.
Okay.
Well, go ahead.
Man, let me tell you something.
But hold on now. I'm gonna tell you now. Whenever both lawyers go up and talk to the jury, he get to go, the other man get to go. It ain't no I get another turn now.
Okay.
But
Understood.
We ain't in the court of law.
Understood.
So go ahead and do your thing.
Okay, now listen. When you said what you said, that they mad. They upset that he did that, right? That's what you said, right?
The powers that be.
Okay, so now
the powers that be.
Now I'm going to take you back to the powers that be in history. And we're going to let history answer the question.
Man, black folks ain't been entertainers the whole history.
Black people been entertainers since slavery. The hell you talking about?
My bad, they ain't been paid entertainers. My bad. They haven't been paid.
The hell you talking about? We've been entertainers since they got damn brothers over here on the motherfucking ship. Human trafficking. But anyway, I ain't gonna go all the way back to slavery. I'm staying in the 1900s. Matter of fact, I'm gonna stay 1955. When black people was cooking in their kitchens. When they had no Negro alive on the window. They were spitting on black people and hanging black people and lynching black people and then allowing black people to go back there and cook their food. And that right now, I'm saying this to say this. That goes to show how ignorant some people are. Why in the world would I hang this motherfucker cousin, lynch this motherfucker brother, rape this motherfucker second cousin, and then allow them to go back there and cook my motherfucking food?
Because he got a reprobated mind that he dealing with.
No,
he got no pressure.
Man, look here. Okay.
He don't want you to do it to nobody else around him now.
Mary. White people was coming up sick off that food.
They were coming up sick off that food.
Them motherfucker did you watch
that? The wrong nigga in the kitchen then.
No, man, I'm gonna get back at this motherfucker. Did you watch that movie where they had the black women cooking the food for the white folk? What was the name of that movie, man?
Was she put the shit in the pie? The Help.
Yeah. You see, she put that shit in that pie.
Yeah.
That was just an example of what the shit they were doing back there in that kitchen. Them motherfucker back there pissing in the soup, shitting in the gumbo, putting rat paws in the food, fixing up goddamn turpentine in the food, making them white folks sick out there.
Yeah.
Now, how ignorant can you be to don't rape this motherfucker third cousin, and then now you gonna come back and you gonna let me cook for you?
Yeah.
Motherfucker, how dumb can you be? You think that they mad that he did that? Them motherfucker been ignorant like that for a long time. They don't give a fuck. Long as you doing what you doing to them, because now things have been set in place that we can't do it without being sued. So let me allow you to do it now. Let me allow you to go in your community and lynch each other. Let me allow you to go in your community and kill one another. Let me put the guns, the cracks, and the drugs in y'all hand, because we can't do it no more. We can't lynch y'all. So now we'll let you get away with being a Blood, a Crip, a motherfucking GD and all that shit, and we'll let y'all hang and lynch one another. And we gonna sit back and we gonna watch. We gonna watch. I ain't mad because you breaking them down. But now when you come over here and you say something about these people, that's your ass. It took one motherfucker to say something about those people, and they took billions of dollars from him. And now you don't even hear his name no more. You don't hear nothing about him no more, because I knew that day was coming. You don't hear nothing about Kanye West no more. That shit done died down. He said something that...
He just did some shit, though. He just went on a rant.
Yeah, but he said something that wasn't even targeted towards them. He was trying to give a message to his own people. And they still broke him down. But he used them to do it. But now let's say if he'd have said something about Puff Daddy, let's say if he'd have said something about Jay-Z, let's say, he still would have kept them billions. And he wasn't even going at them. He was going at his own people by telling them, man, y'all need to wake up. There's shit going on in this world that y'all need to wake up about because y'all sleep. But they even got mad because now you exposing us. And you ain't called our name. You ain't called no specific name, but you still use this to try to get at that. Now we must destroy you. But now, that's the reason why Katt Williams only named those black motherfuckers. Because ain't no way in the hell you just got dirt on black motherfuckers. Now, I'm quite sure if you don't, there's something wrong with you. I'm quite sure he got some dirt on them white comedians because they're in the same industry. They're in the same industry. But you mean to tell me the only information you want is on blacks? You don't want to get no information on whites? The only people you want to expose is your black people? You don't want to expose some of the white folks?
That's the platform he was on, though.
That's the problem, Mary. That's the problem.
That's all we talk about is black folk. We don't talk about
and that's the problem. That's the fucking problem.
And it's easy to get dirt on all them black people that he was riding with, because at the time they were coming through, all of them was struggling.
Man, it's easy to get dirt on white folk too, man.
Let me say this.
But like I said, he on that set of next Friday.
It's easy to get dirt on white folk too, man.
You know what I'm saying?
It's easy to get dirt on white folk. Because let me tell you something, man. I'm going to tell you something. The state of America is this right here. The conflict in America is just black and white. That's the conflict in America. It's just black and white. The problem in America is just black and white.
Hold on, y'all. We moving on too. I just want you to know we done
moving on.
Okay.
We done with that. And then everybody else can do their own.
But I don't think.
Okay. We're gonna go back. Let's go back. Let's go back there. Okay. So now the thing of it is, back in slavery time, they had what they call buck breaking. When they had a big bad buck that was like 6, 8, 7 feet, big strong motherfucker that they used for breeding. Mm-hmm. They used him for breeding. And they used him to breed other slaves to make them big and strong to where they can plow the mule, pick cotton, or either be a buck that can go out and fight other bucks.
Right.
So when they wanted to break him, in front of his own people, they'll dress him up like a bitch, throw tar on him, throw feathers on him, and they'll march him down inside the plantation in front of everybody, his wife, his children, his friends, and everything. This is a big bad motherfucker now. They don't whipped him, don't broke him down. He walking with his head down. They put dress and high heel shoes on him, throw tar on him, throw feathers on him. And they'll bring him down and they'll march him down on the plantation in front of everybody. They'll bend him over on a tree stump. They'll take a retarded white boy and let the retarded white boy fuck him in the ass. After that, they'll tie a horse on this arm, a horse on that arm, a horse on that leg and a horse on that leg
Separate
and tear his ass apart and separate his ass.
Yeah.
And that's what they're doing right now. They using that same concept, but in a different manner. They separating us and butt breaking us the same motherfucking way. Only thing Katt Williams is doing is putting tar and feather on these men, and the white folk already don't put dresses on them. Now, only thing Katt got to do is come in and tear them apart. So now, to where they can't come together and make no money together because they so separated. They can't come and do nothing together because they so separated. But we starting corporations. We starting organization. We starting entities together. The Bilderberg Group and shit like that. We coming together and we forming shit. We forming hotels. We forming restaurants. We doing this. We doing that together. Y'all so fucking separated due to your own ignorance, due to your own mistakes, due to the system that we have put together for y'all. Y'all can't come together and do a goddamn thing because you're so separated. And we using this motherfucker to cause the separation. How y'all know they didn't talk to Katt Williams and say, look, you got the opportunity to go in and tear apart what these people trying to put together again, and then we gonna bless you. How we know he didn't get that phone call? The same thing I explained to y'all a years back about.
It could have been this. He could have been getting ready to do this shit last year, but they said, nah, wait, you go on tour. You go on tour, goddamn, at the top of 2024. So it could,
Could be.
Could have been that play.
That helped his ticket sale. Now everybody praising Katt Williams. Yeah. Oh, I got to go see Katt.
I got to go see Katt.
It could be a promotional thing, but at the same time,
I'd rather them be saying that than say I got to go see Rick Smiley.
But at the same time, my thing is just right here. At the same time, my thing is just right here. It's the divide and conquer technique. They've been using that shit for a long time. The divide and conquer technique.
But the divide, when the Union and the rebels went at it, that divide and conquer thing birthed the United States.
How?
What you mean?
How?
It wasn't no United States before the Civil War, right?
It was colonies.
It was colonies.
Yeah.
Okay, so once they fell out and white folks started killing white folks, they got shit straight. They got it the way they wanted to have it. And these Confederate motherfuckers, they can wave their flag all they fucking want. But you lost that side of it, and you a part of the United States now.
Man, the only reason that they had the Civil War, the only reason they had the battle against the North and the South is because the South had money, and they was ignorant. They was dumb. They was stupid. They was tobacco-spitting motherfuckers. They didn't give a goddamn about nothing.
And that's how I'm looking at Ricky, Tyler, Cedric. All them. Yeah.
Fine, however you want to look at it. However you want to look at it.
Yeah.
They was tobacco spitting motherfuckers. They didn't put their money in stocks. They didn't put their money in bonds. They put their money up under the mattress and they hid their money in goddamn mason jars. They didn't put their money in banks and shit to help the economy. That's what the North was pissed off about. That y'all the one making money down there. Y'all got all the land. Y'all making all the tobacco, all the cotton. Y'all making clothes. Y'all doing this. Only thing we doing is we want to count y'all money. But now we want that land because y'all ain't doing what y'all supposed to be doing with the fucking money to build America economy because y'all don't have the sense to do that. Only thing y'all want to have is control. White people want to be in control of everything. I don't give a goddamn where you go. They want to be in control. So these Southern motherfuckers wanted to be in control. But the people up north wanted to have power. It's a difference. If I drive in a car that's a V12, it's got power. But I got to put a motherfucker in there to control it. Or it's going to be out of control and that motherfucker got so much power, it's going to run off the road and kill somebody. So now we're going to put this power and we're going to gain control and we're going to run this motherfucker. So they had to get it from these Southern motherfuckers. But at the same time, they had to use what they call the go-to man. The black man always have been the go-to man. We don't. South Carolina don't have more wars than anywhere in the world. More wars and battles have been in South Carolina soil.
Yeah, you're right about it.
Than anywhere in the world.
You're right about it. In the world.
In the world.
You're right about it.
You understand what I'm saying? So now when I say that, I say that to say this. They used us to fight in every war that done been in this country and foreign and domestic. They don't use us to fight these wars. Black people now.
Yeah.
Black people. Now, to the point of this right here, we have been on our backs. And people have been riding our backs for a long motherfucking time. People have used our way of destroying one another to benefit themselves for a long time. Now, you got immigrants that's coming into this country reaping the benefit from what black folk was killed for during the civil rights movement. Black folk was being hung, they were being lynched, they was being beat, they was being raped, they was being uneducated, and they had to fight in war for the white community. Now you got all different races of people that's reaping the benefit for what we fought for during the civil rights, during the civil rights movement. Why you wasn't trying to come over here when we were getting hung? Why you wasn't trying to come over here when we were getting raped? Why you wasn't trying to come over here when we were getting butt fucked? Why you wasn't trying to come over here then? Now we don't fight for all these rights. Now you want to reap the benefit of what we fought for. Yeah, and these white folk letting them come. 10,000 coming every day. 8,000 getting on trains and buses. They bring them in by planes and by buses. And then now California giving them motherfucking insurance when they get in. And you know the reason why they getting them insurance? Because these motherfuckers carrying babies. Anything born on American soil is American citizen.
American property.
So now we going to give you insurance to go in there and have that baby. When that baby get 10 years old, we going to send you back to where you come from, but we keeping that motherfucker. He American citizen. And we going to work the shit out of his motherfucking ass. That's human trafficking. You brought the motherfucker over here to us. We didn't kidnap you. We didn't send no boats. We didn't send nothing to get you.
You brought him to us. You brought him right to our door.
You brought him right to our motherfucking door in your stomach.
Damn. Okay.
So now, when the time comes to start switching shit around, because now I can work you for $3 an hour. But guess what Chris want? 25. Right. Guess what Chris gonna be? Unemployed.
Yeah.
And guess what this motherfucker gonna be? Employed. So now we got underground corporations. We got underground farms. We got all this shit going on that we working the Mexicans. We working motherfuckers from Honduras. We working motherfuckers from China. We working motherfuckers from Japan. We working all them motherfuckers for a little bit of nothing. And the black people that fought for these things, y'all gonna reap the benefit. You got Mexicans and stuff going to the health department, free clinic, getting all type of benefits. They getting food stamps. You going to goddamn Walmart this first of the month. Them motherfucker got 3 buckets.
Yeah.
Them motherfucker got 3 buckets full of shit. But they reaping the benefit that we fought for that shit.
Why is it so wide open now? Why are so many of them coming now?
Because it's been like that. It's been like that. They always bring immigrants over here to keep us down. Even back in the 30s.
But it's a lot now, though. You just said it's 10,000.
Okay. Listen, what I'm trying to tell you. Even back in the 30s and the 40s, they brought the Greeks, the Italians, yeah, and Chinese and Japanese and Mexicans over here to bring inside the black community to keep the black people down. Those were the ones that was up north had the fruit stands. Those were the one up north that had the dry cleaners. Those were the one up north that had the pizza parlors and all that shit, the Italian, all that. And they brought them into Harlem and Bronx and stuff like that. That's to keep the black people down. So who the black people spend their money with? Those people.
Yeah.
Now, with that being said, it's such a wide open thing right now is because you got the internet. We can see the shit now. We ain't sleep no more. We can see the shit.
So you saying the same amount of people been coming the whole time? We just not able to see it now?
We just not able to see it.
I don't.
But what I'm saying is everything is being exposed because now we have a way to expose the shit. We have ways. Man, they were bringing them motherfuckers. Man, we in school, in our books, we talked about immigrants, migration, and all that shit in our books, our history books. If you go back, when you study your history book, they talk about immigrants and migration in the books. But we was young. We don't know nothing about that shit.
Right.
We don't know nothing about that. They were bringing them motherfuckers by ships. Greeks, Italians, Chinese, Japanese, and everything. They brought so many Chinese over here that they started what they call the Chinese exclusion, to where they cut off from bringing them over here. Don't bring them over. Don't bring them. Because them Asian motherfuckers, they love to fucking have babies. That's the reason why China had so many people. They love to fucking have babies. That's why they had to break them down to where one child. That's it. Y'all can only have one baby.
Hey, let me say something on that right now.
But they lifted that, though. They lifted that. And the reason why they lifted it.
They need child labor.
Because they need child labor. So my thing is just right here.
So wasn't they doing something like this? Like you stay home, go try to make a baby or some shit like that?
They doing that now. Like they trying to make sure they have more kids. You know, it used to be just one kid per family.
Per family.
What happens if you
had a girl? Let me explain it. If you had a girl, you get another chance to have a boy. If that second child a girl, now you breaking the law.
Yeah.
Now you breaking the law. But then they upped it. I guess about 6-7 months ago they upped it to you can have 2 kids. But now, as of last week or a couple weeks ago, they want them to make as many babies they can. It ain't nothing but old people in China now.
Exactly.
And the reason China can jump on Temu and sell you this vacuum sealer for 50 cents is because we got 8-year-olds making them.
And they ain't paying them shit.
But we ain't got no more 8-year-olds now. You know what I mean? We need some more 8-year-olds out here.
We need some more workers.
Some more workers.
So now you got America that was doing the same thing in slavery.
Right.
They were doing the same thing in slavery. Okay, so now they going back to the old way. So we going to let them come over here. We going to let them populate this country. We're going to let them be in certain areas. Then we're going to use their children for damn near free labor. Because, hell, Mary want $30 an hour. Young Cool, he don't want but $3 an hour. Mm-hmm. Because he ain't trying to buy no Jordans.
And Young Cool don't mind staying with 20 other people.
He don't mind staying with 20 motherfuckers eating noodles and goddamn and rice.
So you don't need a lot.
You don't need a lot. We want steaks and tomahawk steaks and goddamn shrimp.
But understand why we want that, because we're no oppressed people that watch.
Well, the reason why we want that is because the white folks started a concept back in the days, back in 1954. They started a program. You can go on YouTube and see. I think I told you to watch it before. How to Sell to the Negro.
I watched that.
You watched it?
I watched that. I watched that. I don't know if you told me to watch that, but yeah, I watched. Hey, look, that is some good shit. That's some good shit.
So right before, right before the civil rights movement started, they already knew they were gonna put the civil rights movement together. Because the civil rights movement was put together to shut down the mom and pop stores, to shut down everything, to keep us from supporting one another and coming supporting them. But they came out with this program that they show all the entrepreneur white folk on how to sell to the Negro.
But they got y'all niggas down pat too.
They know
exactly how to sell to you. They know y'all niggas don't want no cheap shit.
Oh, you don't want no cheap shit.
But they know y'all niggas don't want no cheap shit, boy.
No. So they started that program to teach the white merchants and the top CEOs and stuff like that how to sell to the Negro. So that was a program that was started before they started the civil rights movement, because they knew at some point we got to completely turn these niggas free and let them earn some type of wage. But who they gonna spend their money with? With one another, or they gonna come and spend it with us? So we got to come up with a program to make them spend with us instead of one another. So the flip-flop lady, she ain't making no more money. The candy lady, she ain't making no more money. The mom and pop stores in the black community, they ain't making no more money. The seamstress that used to take your clothes to and let her hem your stuff up and do stuff to your clothes that live down the street, she ain't making no more money. The black lady that used to iron people clothes, she ain't making no more money, because guess what? Now you making money to come and spend with us. Now we gonna open up stores inside y'all community, and guess who gonna be the one that come in y'all community open up the store? We not, cause we don't fuck with y'all. The Chinese, the Indians, the Asians, the Greeks, the Italians, we gonna let them come over there and fuck with y'all and deal with y'all. But we gonna teach them how to sell to y'all ass. And that's what we've been dealing with from day one. When you go inside the black community, who owns the stores in the black community? Not no black people.
Shit,
the Indians.
Yeah, the Indian, yeah.
Red Dot.
Yeah, they own them stores. How the fuck This motherfucking building been empty for 40 years. All of a sudden, it's open. It's ready to do business. And my uncle wanted that building 20 years ago and wasn't able to get it. Now this Indian come to town. How he get it? How he get that motherfucker? White folk gave him the money. He'll take this money.
He got a sponsor.
Go and take this money. Go and open that store up. Guess what we'll say? Oh boy, they stick together. They know how to come up with that money. Man, come on, man. Long time ago, white folk gave people money to start a farm. White folk gave people money to buy land and start a farm. Guess what they told black folk? Y'all need to tighten yourself up by your own bootstraps and get some money.
Get to work.
Strap up your boots and get to work. How the hell you gonna tell a motherfucker to scrap up their boot? He ain't got nothing to put on. That's a phrase given by goddamn Martin Luther King. That's unethical to tell me to tighten up my bootstrap. I ain't even got no boots. I'm walking barefooted. How the fuck you think I'm supposed to get?
You see how you just gave Martin Luther King's credit though?
Yeah.
That's all Katt asking for.
But listen.
You didn't just say that without prefacing Martin Luther.
I don't mind giving Martin Luther King credit for some of the things that he done, but I can discredit him for some of the things he done.
I'm sure you can.
Yeah. But
that's every human being though.
Gonna do it.
Listen, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not, but I can, and I can point these things out.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna do it. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, I can give him credit for things he done.
Do that to the black
but
man.
I'm not gonna do that to the black man.
Hey, look. Hey man, I'm gonna let you get right back to that. I do. It's a little part of me. Now, I'm a huge Charleston White fan. Mm-hmm. But Charleston White had kind of took over the goddamn internet in my world, and I'm kind of glad that Katt kind of put him to the wayside for a minute.
Charleston White gave him his.
Did he? I ain't even seen that. That's how bad Charleston White ain't been on my algorithm. You know what I'm saying?
Say respect that nigga.
Well, there's a lot of stuff that Charleston White he say, and he has some good terminologies, and of course everybody say his deliverance is bad, which it is, but Charleston White don't kind of went off the rails with me. He don't kind of went off the rails with me because his antics and the way he carries himself. You know what I'm saying? So it's okay to have a little bit of humor. It's okay to attract people by being a little bit of ignorant, but you don't got too ignorant. You don't got too stupid. You know what I'm saying? And your vulgar way of speaking to people or saying certain things, it just don't got too bad for me to even comprehend what you're saying because I'm blocking my mind from a lot of stuff you saying now.
But see, Matt, though, you can't do that because while your ears are getting clogged up, these babies' ears is getting wide open to worse shit than what he say. So we're going to have to get on that type of timing in order to be able to talk to the next generation.
Well, this is the thing, Mary. We have to get away. We have to get away. We have to get away from teaching our kids bad habits. We have to get away from
teaching them no more. The internet is.
Listen, that's what I'm trying to tell you. So you can't say that you just speaking to Chris, that's a grown man. You can't say you just speaking to Hail Mary, that's a grown man, when I got a 9-year-old that's listening to you too. He can't really comprehend what you saying and your logic because his mind haven't developed. The human brain don't truly develop that after you turn 25. So now you got a 17-year-old or 18-year-old that you filter into this stuff too. He can't comprehend that thing the same way that I can as a 55-year-old man. I can break that down. I can filter out a lot of that stuff you saying and get to your point. But this motherfucker can't. This motherfucker coming home and he's repeating shit that Charleston White saying in the same manner that Charleston White is repeating it.
But he also repeating what Sexy Red said about his booty hole, Brian, all that shit too. Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. But that's what parenting come in at. That's what parenting coming in. But you can't tell me you helping my people when you giving them trash. Sexy Red know what she giving. She giving shit. And she know she giving shit. Now, I can't say in an open conversation to you and Chris, but shit, Charleston White, boy, he real. And my kid over there listening, that I'm praising Charleston White. But I'm talking down on Section Red. So to the point where he said, well, you know what? My daddy, he really don't like Section Red, but he liked Charleston White. So I'm going to start listening to Charleston White a little bit more. And the shit that Charleston White saying is damn near what she's saying. Because he can't really decipher the two.
Nah, I disagree.
He's not going to know how to filter it out because Charleston White saying motherfucker, nigga, suck my dick, kiss my ass, fuck a bitch, all that.
But
Section Red saying the same thing.
But look though, they putting Sexy Red in your cars on your way to school. The parent got to choose to cut Charleston White on.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
But with Sexy Red though, the parent can't even police that shit. Yeah, you can't even police that shit.
But listen what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. A lot of times you gonna mimic what your parents do. A lot of times you're gonna listen to what your parents listen to. A lot of times you're going to inherit what your parents have allowed themselves to be involved in. A lot of times that do happen. You know what I'm saying? To the point to where if I get myself involved in Charleston White, 9 times out of 10, my kid going to get themselves involved in with Charleston White because I don't like Sexy Red. And my child don't heard me say I don't like Sexy Red. But I love Charleston White. I love where he going with that. Oh, man, he making sense. Oh, my dad said that makes sense. Oh, my daddy said, oh, that's all right. That's all right. But I got a little 8-year-old that can't comprehend none of that shit. They don't know, they can't filter none of that shit out of their mind to the point to where now I'm listening to what my parents saying. I'm going off what my father said or my mother said, and I'm going to inherit that. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is this right here. That sure, Charleston White makes some good points.
And that's the ones I highlight.
Okay, but
don't highlight the bullshit that he
but
said.
at the same time, he need to scale back. Now you don't got our attention. Scale back. You don't got. You started out this way. You was trying to be politically correct. You was trying to deliver a message that the mass of the people couldn't hear.
Basically saying he got the ears he wanted. Now chill and get your message. Now
get your message out there. Now.
Okay.
Now you can scale back. Now you can cut out all that ignorant shit. Now you got our attention. Now you can start getting on a higher level because now you don't scale back. Now you got the white folk that want to hear what you got to say.
I think the attention span and the dopamine that they have put out there with this social media now, if he scaled back, he'll be non-existent.
No.
Because the attention span is too short now.
Because you don't got my attention now. Because now you don't got my attention.
But how long can he hold it?
And he
now
get money off that bullshit. He don't want to scale back down.
Okay, but see that's my point. That's my point. So my thing is this right here. Okay, let's say I come in this building right here, and I was standing out there. I had a 3-piece suit on, and I was trying to hand y'all a flyer. Hey man, take one of these flyers, man. I'm having a conference at such and such, and I got a 3-piece suit on. Man, I don't want that damn flyer, man. Crazy ass shit you doing. I don't want to hear that shit. Okay, the next time you come out there, I don't took the jacket off. And you still, man, I don't want to hear that shit. Now I don't took my tie off. Now you come back, I don't took my shirt off. Now I don't took my pants off to where I ain't got nothing my drawers. Now you man, who is that nigga, man? Motherfucker standing out there goddamn butt niggas. Man, let me get one of the flyers, see what the hell he got going on. What the hell he talking about? Now I got your attention now, motherfucker.
Who is
this crazy motherfucker? But then when you bring me in here, and I'm talking some real financial shit, and then you don't use some of the shit and don't came up off of it. I got your attention now.
Yeah.
Now I can put that suit back on, because guess what? I still got your attention. I still got your motherfucking attention.
Make a lot of sense, man.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to keep on going on like that now. Because now I got your motherfucking attention. Now I want y'all to see exactly what I've been trying to tell y'all right here.
How you gonna get the money without doing? Because that's where the money coming from. Him acting like that.
Well, this is the thing right here, man. If I have $100,
yeah,
and now I got $80,000,
yeah,
and if I'm the motherfucker I'm portraying myself to be, I really couldn't do nothing with that $100, but I got this $80,000 now. Everything that I was trying to do with no money, now I got some money. Now I'm gonna lead by example. And I'm going to show y'all what I'm really talking about. So now when you start to see, okay, now this community center I was trying to get money for, that I couldn't get no money for, I had to do some ignorant shit to get it. Now let me open up this community center. Let me put these kids in these programs. Let me open up a computer lab. Let me open up a place where the kids can come in and learn a trade. Now I got your attention. But I had to do this ignorant shit first. To the point to where now, what I'm doing now, I'm being selfish. Because I'm just worrying about the money now. I'm not really focused on what my real plan was. But my real plan was I was down here begging. But then I had to do some ignorant shit to where I ain't begging no more. Now let me lead by example of doing this with this money. I got your attention now. Okay. So now I'm going to get the attention from the ones that really want to get something done. Because now I'm going to take this $80,000, that community center I wanted to open, that I was talking about at first, I couldn't get the money. But I had to do some ignorant shit to get it. Now I got the money to get it, and then let me show you exactly what I was trying to tell y'all right here. But I had to do some ignorant shit to get it. So now let me show you this community center that I got on the street that I grew up on. So now I got a place like this in franchise, the way I got it in 50 states. I got 50 of them now. I got one in South Carolina. I got one in North Carolina. I got one in New York. I got one in Chicago. I got one in Atlanta. I got one in Alaska. I got one in all 50 states on the corner. Yeah. Now, with that being said, these places that I got are successful and they putting out good product. And I come to you. I said, no, I can help you get 50 of them. This is what I did. You said you want to help people. You said you want to do something. Now you take your 50 and you put one on this corner. That's the reason why you got a Mack.
Let's do this right quick.
Go ahead, talk to me.
Since we got y'all attention, we're going to keep Mack hanging around here for a little while, but we're going to take a little break right here. And we coming back for part 2.
Okay.
All right.
Hey, is this thing on? Madden. Talk is talk. Talk is cheap. I talk cause I walk the walk when I run the streets. I pay my dues. True OG. Say what you say, never to my face. Nigga, you know me. Talk is talk. Talk is cheap. I talk cause I walk the walk when I run the streets. I pay my dues. True OG. Say what you say, never to my face. Nigga, you know me.